An 8-year-old gets ousted by her Christian school just because she tells another girl that she has a crush on her. What the hell?
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this. This is a quick story, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit. You know, an 8-year-old is expelled by Christian school after telling another girl she had a crush on her. I mean, real talk, I thought we were beyond this. Like, I thought we were in a different world now. Like, we've progressed. You know what I'm saying? I understand that things have changed, and I now know that things haven't fully changed, and some of the world has to get on the bandwagon or get on the train of the how progressive and how we are progressing as a culture. Because this stuff does not make any sense to me, and this is so sad. An 8-year-old girl has been expelled from her Oklahoma school after telling another girl that she had a crush on her. Just as innocent as that. 8-year-old girl just saying that she had a crush on somebody, and it just happens to be somebody of the same sex as her. This is heartbreaking. Delanie Shelton claims she was called into Rejoice Christian Schools in Owasso near Tulsa, Oklahoma, after her daughter, Chloe, made the remark on the playground. The girl was left in tears after being told by officials that the Bible only allowed her to marry a man. Yeah, talk about hella, just hella traditional and old school. Like, this stuff is hella old school. And I don't know. Like I said, I feel like we've grown, we've progressed on to into a different world. And that's the thing. It's hard for me to speak on this because obviously, I'm not homosexual. 2, I am not a girl. And 3, I am not an 8-year-old girl. So I can't really speak on how she feels and how this little girl is feeling. But I know what in my heart of heart says. And it feels like they just completely just broke this little girl's heart. Unnecessarily so. And it really upsets me, man. Because this is this innocent little girl. Look at this girl. I mean, cute 8-year-old girl. This is Chloe, by the way, right here. You know, this cute, young, innocent girl is starting to understand crushes and all that stuff. I mean, these are small, innocent crushes. These are things that people outgrow. This is something that she's going to outgrow. You never know. But I digress. I'm going to put in my own 2 cents after I read this article, but I had to say what I had to say here. Just a tiny bit. I mean, this stuff is just, for me, heart-wrenching. And when Delanie defended her daughter, she says the school kicked out both of her children. So, because why not? Because they don't agree on how she's raising her children in her own home, in the privacy of her own home. This woman's not beating her children, not sitting there saying, hey, become a Nazi, not sitting there saying anything bad. Not bringing any discrimination on people. She's basically saying it's okay to be born any type of way. You can love who you want to love. And yet this school decides to kick both her kids out. Both of them. Okay? Trash. So I continue. Shelton told Fox 23 News, Chloe said the vice principal sat her down and says the Bible says you can only marry a man and have children with a man. My daughter was crying, saying, does God still love me? Do you ever want to imagine yourself hearing your child ask you that. Let's just start with right there. Cut out all the other BS that I just said. And let's start right there. If you had a child like Chloe turn to you, tears in her eyes, and say, does God still love me? Because of her saying that she has a crush on another girl, wouldn't that break your heart? Wouldn't you sit here and go, I just want to hold her until those tears dry up, and then and that she feels nothing but love from me, and knows that through me, God is sending love through me to you, to this child, so that she knows she is loved, so she never feels alone, so she never feels ostracized and feels like she's a freak of nature. But this is exactly what that school did, for sure. Let's continue on to the article. Shelton added, the mother added, the principal asked me, how do I feel about girls liking girls? And I said, if we're being honest, I think it's okay for girls to like girls. And she looked shocked and appalled. They ripped my kids out of the only school they've ever really known, away from their teachers and friends they've had over the past 4 years, over something my daughter probably doesn't know or fully understand. Yes, the girl is 8 freaking years old, okay? Kids say a lot of crazy stuff when they're kids, you know what I'm saying? And then, or they hear things on TV and they spout it out and they repeat it, not knowing that there's going to be some repercussions, or, you know, or if that what they said has that much weight. They don't know these things. They don't. And yet this child is getting kicked out, and her other sibling is getting kicked out because she said she has a crush on another girl. Bruh, come on, y'all. Come on. This is bull. This is absolute bull-ish. Horse-ish. Real talk. Shelton went on to note that she was trying to raise her child with the view that people should be allowed to love whoever they wanted. I agree. No matter their gender. I completely agree. Love who you love. Love you who you love, as long as love is done in a wonderful, cherishing way. We need more love in the world, and less judgment like this school right here. The family is now faced with finding a new school for their daughter in the middle of a pandemic, and the other child, from my understanding, and the other child. And look at that innocent child. Look at these 2 cute kids. They're cute kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And we out here dealing with all this BS. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes people happy, they should be allowed to do. She was upset and crying and asking me if God still loves me, if she was wrong for the way that she feels. The superintendent called me to let me know that they would be ending their partnership with our family. The school, Rejoice Christian Schools, ridiculous school, reportedly told Shelton they did not condone any relationships on campus. I mean, that's the best way of doing it, right? That's the best way of doing it. So what if she was a boy and she had a crush on a girl, or vice versa? She was a girl, you know, if Chloe was still a girl and she said this to a boy, what would happen? You would sit there and kick her out because she said she had a crush on a boy? That doesn't make any sense. In a statement to Fox 23, the school said, due to privacy and other factors, it is the school's policy to refrain from public comments regarding any particular student or family. That's a good cop-out. It's a good way of getting out of it, for sure. Good little cop-out there. You know what I mean? The school had previously cited the school's student handbook policy. Rejoice Christian Schools describes itself as one of the largest Christian schools in the Tulsa area. It is our vision to be a Christian school that provides students with excellence in education and strength in character. Let me just say that again, and strength in character, so that students will be spiritually, intellectually, physically and socially equipped to impact their community with the world of Christ. Yeah. This school, which was founded in 1992, now has more than 1,000 students enrolled. Well, I mean, now they got less than 1,000 students, two less out of that total. But there you go, guys. There it is. Poor little Chloe and her brother, it looks like in that photo, are now getting kicked out or have been kicked out of a school because she, on the playground, went and bashfully told another girl or a person of the same sex that she had a crush on her. And like I said before, and what Shelton said, she's like, I don't think that she fully understands what she said. I don't think she understands I don't even think she even knows what a crush is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that kids learn and then they spout it out in the playground and they say stupid things when they hear their parents say something and they'll repeat it out there. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's all kinds of crazy stuff that happened. She could be retaining something that she saw on a TV show. You know what I'm saying? And then she's just repeating it. And maybe she's just saying to the girl that she really likes her, like she just, she really likes having a good time with this person. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy you. And then maybe she is really just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just translates to her in her mind. She's like, oh, I have a crush on you. Or, yeah, I got a crush on you. You know what I'm saying? It could have meant millions of different things. Or it could really mean that she's got a crush on the girl. But that should never be the situation where a school has the audacity or feels like they have the right to kick out a young, innocent child that's still developing, still trying to figure themselves out, still trying to see who they are and trying to understand what makes them tick. And that'll take years for her to figure that out. But she should never feel like she can't fully get out there and be truly who she is. And what's really sad is that this school just set her back years. Why? Because now she'll be absolutely even more terrified to put her true self out there. Because she's scared of the repercussions that could come after it, the consequences that could come after it. Shame on this school for doing that, man. This is a young child. And then on top of it, kicking out her brother too, basically kicking out the family. Man, I better see all kinds of cases getting thrown. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of cases getting thrown at this school because this is full on trash. And you just ruined the child. Literally. You just messed with the kid's psyche. I'm telling you, like, just thinking of that child, tears in her eyes, looking at her own mother after being ousted by a Christian school. And that girl with a big brown eyes looking up at her own mother. And she's sitting there going, Mom, does God still love me after all of this? Does God still love me? Man, I would have nothing but hate and anger towards that school if I had to see that with my own two eyes. Shame on that school. And I see a lot of lawsuits coming, my baby. A lot of lawsuits. Y'all better lawyer up. Anyway, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts? I understand that there are schools that have certain policies that are much more intricate than the policies that maybe they have in their quote unquote handbook, right? But at the same time, this is a child. What are your thoughts? It's a young kid. She doesn't know any better. And if she does know better, she still has the right to express herself. It's okay to be different? Isn't that what we all grew up to understand and learn and love and appreciate? That we should embrace being our true, authentic selves? Not just some cookie cutter BS out there? Isn't that what we learned? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right. Hit that like button down below and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye. Y'all better lawyer up. Woo!
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.